Esteemed dignitaries and dear friends, very good afternoon. It is a privilege and an honor for me to be entrusted with the responsibility of providing the closing remarks here at a gathering of such eminent people of GovTech in the fields of government, industry, and the media. This summit has set a benchmark for many other such events to follow in GovTech. Our minds have been assailed by a torrent of ideas, information, statistics, interpretations, and visions. And it will take a day or two before we can consolidate them. There is plenty to reflect upon. And this summit has in many ways benefited our individual and collective understanding of the challenges of GovTech and social protection. The speakers have covered the whole spectrum of social protection as seen from the perspectives of policymakers, investors, and startups. We have today heard not only the challenges that social protection and the GovTech startups face, but more importantly, what can be done to overcome these challenges. I would like to thank you all for joining the conference. Your presence today shows a strong commitment to take GovTech to the new heights. Though few of our honorary guests have left, but still I would like to quote few of the key statements that were coined here, that were raised here, and that will keep on ringing in my ears for long, for sure. So I am thankful to Sri Amitabh Kant, the guest of honor for today. On behalf of everyone, I would like to thank him and would like to quote what he said, and which was a very encouraging line. In words of Sri Amitabh Kant, the cusp of ushering an era in India has come where the governance will be data-driven and enabled by technology. He emphasized, governments should focus on predictive policy framework with a vision of 2-3 decades, and they should be free from the operational activities. Then the panel started and they discussed about the first challenge we were discussing was about the GovTech startups. Sri Abhishek talked about the vision of government, the futuristic vision of government, where the data on demand can be provided with a framework for consent. Sri Anuj Gupta tried to resolve the challenges by providing a solution of outcome-driven procurement. This was very informative session. Here, I would like to quote an informal discussion that was happening and which was taken to this podium as well. When Sri Rajan Anandan emphasized on expanding the definition of GovTech. He was slightly taken aback by the fact that there are only 5 startups other than EasyGov in the GovTech sphere. And while we were talking, he said we should be expanding the definitions, because when we will expand the definition, there will be a larger number, and larger number would make the sector get noticed, and the challenges and the changes that we want to happen will happen. And there he coined a word. He said you should not be using it as GovTech. You should be calling it Bharat Tech. So I was amazed, and I think we can think of using this word, and the next summit can be Bharat Tech India Summit, not GovTech India Summit. Next, we moved on to the social protection issues. Sri Rajiv Chawla emphasized that why should a citizen apply? Government should be proactively delivering the benefits. He was very open in saying that is there a lack of political will in the ecosystem? Because the problem is there, the challenges are known, but still the impact that is needed is not happening. Here I would like to quote Sri Amod as well. His words were words of wisdom when he said, social protection is immediate cure for a man who wants meal twice a day. You cannot ask him to do yoga. Also, I would like to say here one more quote of him. Protection of privacy should not be at the cost of protection of basic needs of people. to which Shri Sanjay Jain told that the privacy is not an issue. We have technology which can handle the privacy issues. What is needed right now is the structural changes that need to be implemented. To which our founder, Shri Amit Shukla, let us know about the technology initiatives that EasyGov has built. He talked about the needy score, the error of inclusion and exclusion. On behalf of everyone present here, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all the panelists and speakers for sharing their words of wisdom with us. I would like to thank Shri Rajiv Chawla, Honorary Senior Fellow Niti Aayog and Chief Knowledge Officer, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Shri Abhishek Singh, President and CEO, NEGD and CEO MyGov, Shri Amod Kumar, Deputy Director General, UIDAI, Shri Rajan Anandan, Managing Director, Sequoia Capital, India and Southeast Asia, Shri Sanjay Jain, Partner, Bharat Innovation Fund, Ms. Nidhi Bhasin, Chief Executive Officer, NASCOM Foundation, Shri Jayjeet Bhattacharya, President, Center of Digital Economy, Policy and Research, Shri Anuj Gupta, Executive Architect, IBM AI and Analytics, and our co-founder, Shri Amit Shukla. I would also like to thank founders and leaders of GovTech startups who have graced this occasion: Haq Darshak, Right to Vote, RTI Wala, Pixelwide, OnGrid, Gramvani, and Iron Notary. I would also like to thank dignitaries from government whose presence has been invaluable and without any doubt has helped make the event a great success. I would like to thank esteemed guests from Geo Platform who graced the event with their presence. And also I would like to thank all our friends who are present here and who have always been a constant support and motivation in the journey of EasyGov. I greatly appreciate the support we have received from the members of media in covering our activities. I am also thankful to all those who have worked tirelessly to organize this event. While they are too many to name individually, prominent among them are Anurag, Rashmi, Rajiv, Mudit, Hanisha, Megha, Amit Yadav, and the whole operations teams and the volunteers. And lastly, but not the least, I would like to thank all the EasyGov colleagues for your active participation. We look forward to continuing beyond this event, the very stimulative and instructive exchange of ideas that we had today. Thank you.